The story of the Great Washington. On this day, February 22nd, George Washington was born in the year 1732 and died December 14, 1799. He is widely regarded as the father of his country for his pivotal role in the founding of the United States. He served as the first president from 1789 to 1797, commanded the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War, and presided over the Constitutional Convention. His leadership helped secure American independence from Britain and established key precedents for the young nation. Born on February 22, 1732, at Pope's Creek Plantation in Westmoreland County, Virginia, Washington was the eldest child of Augustine Washington and his second wife, Mary Ball Washington. His family moved to Ferry Farm near Fredericksburg in 1738. Augustine died in 1743 when George was 11, leaving him with a modest inheritance, including enslaved people. This event ended his formal education, which had been limited to basic subjects like reading, writing, mathematics, surveying, and map-making at a local school. Influenced by his half-brother Lawrence, Washington became a surveyor at age 17, working for Lord Fairfax and earning a license in 1749. He traveled to Barbados in 1751, where he contracted smallpox, which left him scarred but immune. After Lawrence's death in 1752, Washington inherited Mount Vernon, which he later expanded into a prosperous estate. Largely self-educated, he studied military tactics, agriculture, and civility, compiling The Rules of Civility as a teenager. Washington married Martha Dandridge Custis, a wealthy widow, on January 6, 1759. They had no biological children, but he raised her two children from her previous marriage, John Jackie Parke Custis and Martha Patsy Parke Custis, and later their grandchildren. The marriage made Washington one of Virginia's richest men, with vast land holdings and enslaved labor. He was an Anglican/Episcopalian and a Freemason from 1752, promoting religious tolerance. Washington owned hundreds of enslaved people throughout his life, inheriting his first at age 11. He managed plantations reliant on slave labor but grew privately critical of slavery, arranging in his will for their emancipation after Martha's death in 1802, freeing about 123 individuals, Rod, to presidency. In 1787, Washington presided over the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia, May 25, September 17, lending credibility to debates on a stronger federal government. He supported the Virginia Plan and the Connecticut Compromise, which balanced representation in Congress. He was unanimously elected in 1788 and re-elected in 1792. Washington was inaugurated on April 30, 1789, in New York City. He established precedents, like the Cabinet, including Alexander Hamilton as Treasury Secretary, Thomas Jefferson as Secretary of State, and Henry Knox as War Secretary. The title, Mr. President, and inaugural addresses. His key policies included neutrality in the French Revolutionary Wars, which is the Proclamation of Neutrality, 1793, the Jay Treaty, 1794, resolving issues with Britain, and suppressing the Whiskey Rebellion, 1794, by personally leading militia. Domestically, he supported Hamilton's financial system, including the First Bank of the United States, 1791, and ended the Northwest Indian War at the Battle of Fallen Timbers, 1794. The Treaty of San Lorenzo, 1795, settled borders with Spain. His farewell address, 1796, warned against political parties and foreign entanglements. His retirement and death. Retiring to Mount Vernon in March 1797, Washington focused on farming, distilling, and land speculation. He briefly returned to service as lieutenant general during the Quasi-War with France, 1798 to 1799. On December 12, 1799, after riding in inclement weather, he developed a throat infection. likely epiglottitis, or quinsy. Ineffective treatments like bloodletting worsened his condition, and he died on December 14 at age 67. He was buried at Mount Vernon. His legacy: Washington's contributions to independence, the Constitution, and presidential norms endure. He is honored on the U.S. dollar bill, quarter, and in namesakes like Washington, D.C., the state of Washington, and monuments such as the Washington Monument and Mount Rushmore. Ranked among the greatest U.S. presidents, his emphasis on republicanism, unity, and peaceful power transfer set foundational examples. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment to get daily world stories.